Do you feel like you're doing everything on YouTube, but your videos are not even growing? You post consistently, you edit, your titles are good, but your analytics just remains flat. Now, if this sounds like you, this video is exactly what you may need, because YouTube algorithm has quietly changed in 2025, and coming 2026, all of these changes is what is going to be applied to test your videos. And a lot of creators don't even know about all these YouTube changes, and that is why the algorithm is going against them. But in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the changes in the algorithm step by step in simple, clear words. I'm going to tell you how the algorithm works and how you can actually use it to finally make your videos take off. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Debbie, and on this channel I teach you how to grow, monetize and grow a brand on YouTube. If these are the kind of videos you would love to watch, do well to like, subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload new videos, you're going to get notified. Now, over the past month, I've actually sat down to study the YouTube system, and I've done this by watching videos from both small and big creators. And what I discovered shocked me. YouTube is no longer just ranking videos. It is simply ranking user behavior. Now, let me explain. The algorithm no longer focuses on your tags and your keywords. It now looks at how your viewers behave, what they click, how long they stay after clicking on a particular video or your own video, and what they are doing after watching. Now, when somebody sees your video and then clicks on it because your thumbnail is beautiful and your title is emotionally appealing, now probably they are looking for how to grow their channel or get 1,000 subscribers, and then your video pops up saying, oh, you can actually help them get 1,000 subscribers in 24 hours. And by the time they now click on that video, if they watch that video past 30 seconds and keep watching that video to a reasonable extent, it sends a huge signal to the algorithm that, okay, people are interested in this video, let's push it to more people. It is one thing for them to click on your video, it is another thing for them to remain. A lot of persons are using clickbait because clickbait is not even working anymore. Because by the time someone clicks on your video and they don't stay longer, it tells the YouTube algorithm that what you have is a clickbait. So, and by so doing, it's not going to push that video because the video is not going to get a reasonable average view duration. So this is the kind of behavior that the algorithm is looking out for. It watches your audience behavior, not just about your video. Even if you have beautiful tags, beautiful trending hashtags, and your audience clicks on that trending hashtag and don't watch that video, your videos are not going to get views. You're still going to be stuck at 10 views. YouTube is currently using three main signals. Did the viewer finish your video, or they simply dropped off after 1 minute? The second one is the session time. Now, by this, it simply means that after a viewer finished watching your video, do they still remain on YouTube to watch other videos, or they just left YouTube entirely? And the third category of what the algorithm is looking out for is satisfaction feedback. After a viewer finished watching your video, what did they do? Did they like, did they comment, or did they use the dislike button? Now, if your videos increases session time and simply get people to react, YouTube is going to boost it automatically, even if you have a small channel. Like, days are gone where YouTube only pushes big channels or big YouTubers. Right now, the new YouTube algorithm is favoring small channels. And this is so amazing because this is the right time you should actually, if you're watching me right now and you've not started a YouTube channel, this is the right time to start a YouTube channel, because YouTube is no longer interested in how many subscribers do you have. Subscriber count is, I don't want to use the word useless. Subscribers count is no longer necessary on YouTube, because YouTube already knows that some persons can actually go and buy subscribers. Some persons can actually have a lot of subscribers, but they don't get the views. People are not interested in their content. So as a small creator, you don't need to start waiting before you get a lot of subscribers before you start posting. So the new YouTube algorithm to me is actually beautiful because it does not do partiality. It doesn't say, oh, because this channel is small, I'm not going to push it. We know that YouTube is a business, right? But it's not going to say because your channel is small, it's not going to push your video. So do everything you can as a small channel. Learn how to create your thumbnail. Learn how to craft captivating titles so that people can actually click on your video. With this new YouTube algorithm, the question is no longer, how do I get views? The question is now, how can I make people to watch my videos for longer? Now, the algorithm also take note of the first 30 seconds of your video. And this is the most brutal part of this new YouTube algorithm. YouTube now measures how many people keep watching after clicking on your video, not just how many people clicks on your video. Before now, when people just click on your video, it's going to be recorded as a view. And this can actually be seen on YouTube Shorts. If you go to your YouTube analytics, you're going to see part of all the views you get on a YouTube Shorts, there's something called engaged views. YouTube is only going to count your engaged views. Yes, the algorithm is going to give you the number of people that clicked on your video, and it's also going to show you the number of people that actually engaged. And that engaged viewers are the people YouTube is actually working with to promote your videos. So clickbait will not even work for you. If people clicks on your video and clicks off, it's not going to be recorded as a view. It is now when you get to your average view duration, you're not going to see if these people actually stayed to watch the video. Since the first 30 seconds of your video actually matters, what do you do? How do you actually get people to keep watching till 30 seconds and even past the 30 seconds benchmark to still keep watching your video? 3 things are involved. First of all, you have to hook them in the first 5 seconds. So in the first 5 seconds of your video, your movement, your emotions, or your curiosity actually matters. You should be able to make people curious about something they want to watch about. The next thing is to deliver your promise in the first 15 seconds of the video. Don't waste people's time. Now, after that, you should preview what is coming in your video. For example, YouTube algorithm has actually changed, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to beat the new YouTube algorithm to get more views on your channel. This alone keeps people from leaving your video immediately they click it. Now, the best place for your video to actually appear, for you to get more views, more like free promotion from YouTube, is on the browse features on the home page. Now, if you open your phone or your laptop, or maybe you turn on your TV, for example, and you start seeing videos on the home page, all of those videos you are seeing are videos that are being displayed on the home page, and that's the best place for your video to actually appear on YouTube. Now, I'm going to be telling you how you can actually make your videos appear, because it is not all videos that are going to appear on the home page. YouTube selects only videos that are engaging to appear on the home page. A lot of times when you make videos, you might discover that your videos will not even appear there. That is because YouTube is not recommending it. YouTube is not suggesting your video. Now, I'm going to be telling you how you can actually make YouTube to recommend your videos and make it appear on the browse features, which is the best place for your video to be, for you to get visibility, for you to trigger the YouTube algorithm to start making your videos appear on the home page. You need to first of all stay on a niche. Yes, I understand that there is this pressure for you to do different type of things, especially if you start on YouTube and you're not getting views immediately. There's this pressure for you to start uploading different type of things. When you see anything that is trending, you hump on it just to get views. But the truth is, when you're just starting up on YouTube, you need to be patient. YouTube is just like a business. And in business, you don't just start and then you start growing immediately. YouTube is patient, it needs time. Before you even get started, tell yourself, okay, I want to do this niche. Now, there are videos on YouTube talking about, the best niches on YouTube. You need to first of all sit down to watch those videos. Watch videos about YouTube niches, the best niches to start from, niches that can make you grow up very fast, niches that are trending on YouTube and all of that. And then decide to pick just one niche for yourself. This is actually the first thing to do if you actually want to grow on YouTube and you want to remain relevant on YouTube. You need to pick a niche. Now, once you pick your niche, even if you're not getting views as a new creator, just keep on uploading your videos. Watch videos on how to grow. That is what this channel is all about. If you check my videos, you're going to see a lot of things you can actually do to grow your channel. Just watch those videos and tell yourself, I am going to make it. See, a lot of YouTubers that are making headways on YouTube right now, getting the millions of views, thousands of views, did not start this way. They started small. They once had a time where they were getting just 10 views, 2 views. They once had a time where they were frustrated. And because they never gave up, because they stood to just one niche, I feel like I'm getting so serious in this video right now, but it's necessary. Because they chose never to give up, they finally made a headway. YouTube only recommend channels that have direction, that are headed to one direction, and that is you having a niche. Once you have a niche and YouTube says that you consistently upload around a clear niche, by the time you post your video, YouTube is going to make it appear on the home page. And when people keep on seeing your videos consistently, at your additional value, YouTube will simply be promoting your videos and you'll be getting views. And the time is going to come where you're finally going to get the desired view you're looking for on YouTube. It's all about consistency. And consistency actually helps you to appear on browse features, helps YouTube to suggest your videos. Another thing that actually make your videos to actually appear on the browse features is a strong click-through rate. It is one thing for YouTube to actually show your videos. It is another thing for you to have a strong click-through rate. And click-through rate simply means how fast people are able to click on your video. Once YouTube posts your video on the browse features and people are clicking on it, the algorithm will keep on pushing your video. That is what the click-through rate is all about. Now, two things actually determine a good click-through rate. Your thumbnail and your title determines if people are going to click on your video, if your click-through rate is actually going to be high. And once your click-through rate is up to 5%, it's actually a decent one. And then if it goes beyond 5% and then you're having 6.5 or you're having 10%, which is actually very excellent, that video is going to go viral. So you do all you can as much as possible to ensure that your videos are getting a good click-through rate. And you see how YouTube will just be pushing that videos in front of everybody on browse features on the home page. Another thing is your session time. Once you upload consistently with a clear thumbnail and a clear title and people are able to stick on your video to watch for longer, you're going to go viral, even as a small channel. So how do you actually do all of this? Connect your videos as a series. Ensure you make videos that are in series. Today, if you make videos about how to get subscribers, the next time you're uploading, you make a video about how to get watch time hours, how to grow on YouTube. Just make your videos connect so that by the time a video finish playing, YouTube is going to suggest more of your videos. Another thing that actually matters in the new YouTube algorithm is that YouTube is now pushing community posts. On YouTube right now, there's actually a section for YouTube community posts where you can actually post your pictures, post a write-up. YouTube is not just all about videos anymore. You can actually post your write-ups, post 1 or 2 write-ups to encourage your viewers, to tell them about your new upload. So ensure you always post on your community tab. Once you finish making a video, some persons may not have seen that video, or YouTube may not have sent some persons notification about your new video. YouTube is going to push your community post and people can actually watch your video from your community post. So don't underestimate the power of community posts because it's actually working so well in the new YouTube algorithm. Another thing you should not underestimate in the new YouTube algorithm is your long form videos. Anytime you make a long form video, cut a shorter part of it and repurpose it into short. And you know that in your short session, there's a tab there called related videos. You can actually link your long form video into that short, and by so doing, by the time they finish watching the short form video, they are going to click on it and it will land them into your long form video. And by so doing, you are getting views, you are attracting views to your long form videos from your short video. The algorithm simply sees when people move from your short form video to your long form video, and that's called a cross session signal, and it can make your exposure on the browse features to be ×3. Simply think of it like this: the more directions you pull viewers into your world, the more the YouTube algorithm pushes you back into new viewers. Now let's talk about the hidden metrics that nobody is even talking about, and that is your returning viewers. This is the current secret weapon of the new YouTube algorithm. There's a metric in your YouTube studio called returning viewers. If you go to the audience tab, you're going to see it. The new YouTube algorithm currently favors creators who are bringing back returning viewers that have watched their videos before and they still return back to watch your videos. Now, even if your channel is just 200 subscribers or 500 subscribers or even 700 subscribers, if out of your subscribers, let's say you have 200 subscribers, and out of that 200 subscribers, 50 of them are returning back to watch your videos, YouTube is simply going to see you as a reliable channel and simply push your channel to more people. Now, I'm going to be telling you how you can actually make people to return to your channel. Simply create a series. For example, you want to talk about the YouTube algorithm, make it in series, part 1, part 2, part 3. It will make them to want to come back to come and watch other parts. Always start each of your video with something that is familiar. Maybe your voice, your tone, or even a recurring phrase. Always give them a reason to return. Like, end your video with a reason for them to return. Something like, in my next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix this problem. This is literally how small creators are competing with the big ones. Now, let's talk about the engagement velocity, the 6 hours rule. YouTube simply measures how your videos performs in the first 6 hours of upload. The likes, the comments, the shares, and how you are replying to your comments. If in the first 6 hours of upload, your videos get enough engagement, YouTube is simply going to be pushing it the more. So how do you actually get enough engagement or enough visibility in the first 6 hours of upload? The secret is just to post when your viewers are online. Go to your YouTube analytics and check what time are your audience always on YouTube. You're going to see a place in your YouTube studio that has purple color. The thicker purple color shows when your audience are online. The ones that are a little bit faint shows when not many of them are online, and the lesser one that is not even thick shows that they are not online. So work with when the colors are very thick purple. That is exactly when your viewers are online, and if you post those periods, you're actually going to get views. Within the first 2 seconds, ensure you reply to every comment. For me personally, immediately I'm seeing the comment, I'm replying to it. No matter what I'm doing, I'm going to drop whatever I'm doing and respond to comment because I value people that comment on my channel and I don't take them for granted. So I reply immediately. And after uploading a video, ensure you pin your own comments. Post your own comments and pin it. You can pin something like, oh, thank you for watching this video. What do you think about the new YouTube algorithm? And pin the comments. That alone is going to spark up engagement. Now, all these early reactions is actually going to send a signal to the YouTube algorithm that this content is valuable. And this alone is what triggers the browse features recommendation. It is not luck, it is simply timing plus engagement. YouTube doesn't only care about your video, it cares about the session time. It cares more of how well you are able to keep people watching. Once people finish watching your video, what do they do next? They keep watching videos from your channel, or they watch other people's video, or your video led them to watch other people's video, which is actually very good. YouTube wants you to be able to keep people on your channel. And once YouTube sees that you are keeping people on your channel, it will keep pushing your video to more people. And how you can actually make people to watch more of your video is to put them in a playlist. Use your cards, use your end screens. All of these are what the YouTube algorithm really wants. And I want to challenge you right now. Open your YouTube studio after watching this video and check your returning viewers and your audience retention. You see those two graphs? They are going to tell you exactly where your channel stands in the new YouTube algorithm. Simply start improving them one after the other and you're going to see results in your next 3 uploads. If this video actually helped you to understand the new YouTube algorithm, kindly give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube is going to push it to more people and more creators are going to find it and get to know more about what their channel needs to grow faster. And if you're serious about growing your YouTube channel, do well to subscribe to this channel so that each time I upload new videos, you're going to get notified. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.